guys, welcome to my new channel. This is called ASMR Gaming Bob. Now, I know for a fact that being someone that watches ASMR, and I like to watch ASMR gaming before I go to sleep, and I think something that I've realized among the community is that there's not enough RuneScape content. Now, personally, I find that RuneScape sounds are a bit relaxing. I usually keep them off during the day, but let me just adjust that now so you can all hear that. I want it to be chill. You should be able to hear that now. Let me lower that down though. That should be good. Maybe I'll keep the music off just for the thing, but I think the woodcutting sounds in general, maybe just the sound effects, I don't know, maybe nothing in general is relaxing, but I find that RuneScape content is quite nice to just watch and, you know, be able to go to sleep while watching. So I decided that I'll be starting this new channel, basing it around ASMR, old school RuneScape content, on this account profile which I'm working on, which is called Random Logs. Now, I won't explain too much about it, but I'll have another main account on YouTube in which I'll be posting actual content, non-ASMR content on this channel about. But basically, I get a wheel, a random wheel with everything, every single tab on the collection log except like the skilling pets, slayer, etc, etc. And my objective is to green log whatever I roll. Now for my first roll I actually got forestry, and as you can see here, where is it? There it is. With 16 out of 23, and for those who know, I'm just missing the golden pheasant egg, which is, I believe it was a 1 in 1,200. Well, anyways, the point is the pheasant egg, the rarity decreases as your woodcutting level goes up, so I'm hoping I can spoon that before I hit 90 woodcutting to get the redwood logs. But the rest of the things I need here are just the redwood logs, which will be also quite beneficial. But yeah, I'm actually just about halfway to 90 woodcutting. And give me a sec, let me fix the canvas. Now what I did was I made it so it shows me the percentage that I am from level 1 to 90, and I have to configure that to wait, I'm not actually sure how I did it. I did it on mobile, so it wasn't that hard, but for some reason I can't seem to figure out how to fix it over here. Give me a sec, guys, bear with me. It wouldn't be that, no. I was assuming it would be something like this. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that worked. Fingers crossed it did. Now as you can see here, cutting magic trees take quite a bit for me. I'm an Iron Man with only up to a rune axe, because anything else would actually require me to start the collection log of another activity, and obviously my rules are that I can't sorry guys, I genuinely do not know how to fix this. Flip. Show time till goal, hide max skills. How do I set my goal? Oh, sorry guys. So sorry if you heard that. Goal. Okay, this is gonna be a bit annoying, isn't it? Surely it's somewhere within this area. Maybe interfaces. Disable level. No. No. Warnings. No, that's just the wilderness stuff. I am actually completely lost. I might even have to ask the people in here. Sorry, bear with me. This has taken much longer than it should have. Hey guys, just wondering how I can... Wait, I don't even know what to say. You know, this is something that I asked Google, because it doesn't matter how stuffed up my wording is. How to make... How to remove skill goals. Okay. Settings. Gameplay. It says controls and display. Controls and display. Combat settings. Unless it's like here. Game. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, I think it's this. Setup. Oh my god, it is. So I press, it'll be, I go to this and then press that. And save it at that. Oh my god, so that's what it is. I genuinely thought this was, that was like a rune light feature, which, for those of you who don't know, RuneLite is basically like one of the best clients that people use to play RuneScape, as it adds so much more things. And like, as you can see on the top left here, this is just a little, I mean, this ain't too convenient, but it's a little wood cutting. It shows the logs cut, the hour average, which is also, I mean, it's a bit off, quite a bit off, because it shows the time that I've had the client open, so it ends up being like quite wrong. Am I not in it? Okay. Okay, so anyways, I also want to explain forestry to you guys, because I know that there'll be some people that, you know, don't know about forestry, and because obviously there'll be people that don't play the game that much, considering forestry is somewhat on the newer side of content. So let's see, forestry is basically an update to woodcutting. Now, it was originally like a social update where they wanted to make woodcutting more social and allow for people to like rainbows, which I mean, as you can see here, it is happening. Oh, if you check up here, I mean, there is quite a few people. Well, there was. Yeah, there it is. There's quite a bit of people. Quite a lot of people talking in here, which is always good. It's nice just to, you know, lurk sometimes and just read what everyone has to say. But yeah, it was originally a lot of people didn't like it, to be completely fair. And a lot of people still don't. It's not great. It doesn't completely make woodcutting an easy skill, but they also made the woodcutting timers longer. That was a benefit. And obviously, you might be confused thinking, why am I running into a rainbow? So I'll explain that in a second to you guys as well. But these are just one of the many events that there is in the forestry update. Now, first of all, as you can see, this guy who's just disappeared, he's the woodcutting leprechaun. Now, as you saw like rainbows pop up, and it says you feel more in touch with the trees after standing in the rainbow. Now, what that does is it gives you more XP for a log cut, and these stack up. So I think from having 5, you get like about, from going into 5 rainbows, you get around like 15 to 20 stacks worth of this extra XP logs. Now, another important, I guess, currency which you gain from this forestry is something called anima bark. Now, this bark is used to buy a lot of these things. Let's see, if you go to collection log, you see that all this stuff from here to here, up to here, all of this requires anima bark. And this anima bark is something you just passively gain from doing these mini events like just now. Now, I believe there's 6 or 7 other ones. I'm not too sure, I need to have a proper think about that, but I'll explain the main ones to you, or the best ones. We have the roots. Actually, it'll be better just to show you guys once we actually have the event spawn in, because it's much easier to explain. So, just to sum up with the woodcutting leprechaun, you stand in rainbows and you get extra XP and the anima bark from cutting logs, which you don't usually get from cutting wood normally. And you also have access to a deposit bank, which is the leprechaun, so you can just chuck all the logs you are cutting, so it saves you from running up and down, which is quite convenient. Now, another thing that they did, sorry, give me a sec, considering this is the first time I've whispered this long, I've realised how hard this is, doing it for a long time, and my throat's already getting a bit sore 13 minutes in, so I'm just going to quickly drink water, so bear with me. I'm back. I turned the mic off for that for obvious reasons. I didn't want people to be about to fall asleep and they just hear something being swallowed down. Anyways, back to the rambles. So yeah, we only need 50k XP, which isn't that much, to be fair. I'm getting around 37k per hour, so it should be just a bit over an hour, which is not bad in comparison to how long I've been grinding the past couple days. So if you see here, I've played 3 days and 22 hours, which I did the maths for. It was like just under 95 hours or something, and I started this account just under a month ago. So I mean, it's not too much, it's not as much as other people, but I think with having said that, that I'm still in school and I have study to do and all that, so I think it's quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna pause right there. What I've been talking about. This is another event that I've been doing every time. So I quickly mentioned before that there was a golden pheasant egg. Now this is the event in which I get the egg from. Literally all I do is I grab the egg from the nest which the pheasant isn't laying on. So there'll be a pheasant that flies away. There it was. And what I do is I grab an egg from the nest, and I give it to the freaky roaster. And I have a very low chance of getting a golden egg from that. But something that sucks is that if you walk near someone while they steal the egg which pheasant was on, then what it does is it kind of like stuns everyone, which sucks because it's like you weren't even a part of it. So why do you have to like take that damage? You know, I guess that's all the. I guess that's adds a bit of like that. What is it? The social aspect to it, which sucks a bit, but you know what can be done about that. Now you might also be able to see here that we have this pheasant tail feathers. Now what these are for is it's actually for the pheasant outfit, which to be completely honest with you, it's not that great. I mean it's pretty decent fashion scape, but other than that, that's all it really is. But yeah, unfortunately there was no golden pheasant egg today, but you know, that's just how it will be sometimes, and that's just what RuneScape is. Just spend hours at one thing to never get it. And now, I don't actually know the maths. If anyone actually can, that would be amazing. But I've done up to 16 thieving just doing that event, which is pretty crazy because at the start you gain like 1 XP or even less, and that's through like lots of these events done. So yeah. Anyway, so quickly to show you guys the tail feathers is actually you can make them into this outfit. They cost 15 each. So if you guys are looking for like easy collection locks, this is very easy to do. You can easily get, if you like put mild focus into it, you can easily get 15 feathers. So it's basically like one collection lock per event, which is, you know, pretty easy for those people that are looking for those simple collection locks to get. Now that we're done talking about that, let's talk about what's currently happening with Jagex and everything. So either you guys are play the game enough to know what's currently happening with the Jagex being flamed for those stupid ideas or proposals on having new types of membership. Now, for those who don't know, I'll quickly fill you in. You're gonna hear it firsthand from a new ASMR artist, but so what they're doing is they're giving proposals to sell the membership for cheaper, but there's conditions such as like you can only play on mobile, or there's ads, which firstly makes zero sense to me. How are they gonna implement ads into an online game like this? Like, is there gonna be unskippable ads between boss kills or what? Like, I don't know, it makes no sense, but I mean, I'm just gonna stay curious and hope that I always stay curious, because I personally do not want these proposals to go through. Now, from those first two you think it's not too bad, but there was another one where they offered enhanced player support. Now, if you've been a part of the community for even just a bit, you know that the community support is, the customer support is absolutely horrible. Like, you'd be very lucky if you were to actually get a response from them. That's how crazy it is. Now, alongside that, it's another crazy thing is the fact that they're giving like options to make it easier for you to recover your account if it gets banned through identification, which obviously a lot of people also believe should just be a part of the game. Like, it shouldn't have to require a person to spend extra $10 a month just to be able to recover your account in case it gets banned. Now, anyways, with all that stuff that they did, everyone was flaming them. So you go to Reddit and you'd see thousands of pictures of people just sending screenshots of them cancelling their membership to like make a stand. And if you guys know, there's like riots in Falador in World 302, which is like nostalgic to an extent as well. But I find that personally, I find that stupid. I don't know why they'd even think of bringing that up. Like, I know they said like, oh, we apologize, but I still think that's stupid. Now, unlike other people, I'm not going to, just cancel my membership, because I know for a fact, realistically, with the amount of self-control I have, it is going to be purchased again, like in under a week. So I'm just gonna be that bystander that just watches from a distance and sees what happens in the end. Although I really hope that only one of the outcomes happen, being that all of those proposals don't go through, and maybe like a free 1 month as an apology would be pretty good as well. I just gotta think of give them options that are better than what they thought up of. But yeah. What else is there to say? Give me a sec, guys. As you can see, I'm clearly not that great when it comes to thinking of things to say. Now, I've always liked talking. Talking's always been something that I've been good at, and that hasn't changed. Which is why, I thought of doing this to begin with, because I feel that I can just think of stuff to talk about for ages and last for hours, just talking about random stuff. And I think that it is I can just honestly say whatever comes to mind. And I think the main point of ASMR anyways is how it's relaxing, and it's less of listening to what they're saying, but more of just hearing the soft-spoken, relaxing ASMR, and you fall asleep and you wake up and you see that the video that was 2 hours long had ended. And yeah, I've been listening to ASMR recently again, and I think that kind of brought up the idea of actually starting my own channel, and I'm glad I did. Actually, the funny thing is, I actually got into RuneScape from one of the ASMR content creators on YouTube. His name's the ASMR Medic, and I mean, yeah, it would be great if you guys would check him out. He's been a big influence towards me. Especially in the past, he'd recommend me. He'd tell me to bring up ASMR content creation. Now, I did in the past, but I had this crappy laptop which would like run 50 FPS, and it just didn't feel great to post. But I'm glad I'm doing this now, and I'm very thankful for ASMR Medic for, I guess, helping me with tips on posting and just what I should do. Now, alongside that, if you guys are into this niche like community of ASMR gaming, I'm sure you'd also remember there was an ASMR Minecraft server actually, and I used to be a big part of that as well, which was very fun. Now, I think that I was a part of the community since like 2021, so that was actually like a part of my childhood. So yeah, I'm bringing this up now. This sounds totally crazy, but I'm turning 18 this year, so I know. So I still got school, and I know people are gonna think, why is this guy playing RuneScape? Like, people only play RuneScape for the nostalgia, and I think my answer to that is that I really find excitement in these like little things where you spend long periods of time in completing something, and I guess getting rewarded for that. And it's like, it's similar to real life in a way for me. I'm still at that age where all that I have to do is just study and go to work. And although this sounds horrible, I tend to like think of RuneScape and how doing these things for long periods of times, it will allow me to overall improve in those skills and get stronger. And in a way, like, I've been playing RuneScape on and off since like 2023, but it's had a very big impact on the life, on who I am now, and being in this like community of people where more than 80-90% of people are adults, I guess kind of like was a great experience for me, allowing me to like experience having conversations with new people, and talking to people who I may not be familiar with. It's also a good way to meet people like from across countries and all that. But yeah, getting a bit tired now. I think what I'm going to do instead of doing wood cutting per level is I'm going to do just like rambling sessions where I just be wood cutting for a while, and I'll end it on a good note and all that. Now, the crazy thing about this all, I know we've been here cutting for a while, but we haven't even gotten a full inventory. Now, if you guys remember the leprechaun, we did bank that, so that was like one full inventory, but still, we didn't get two full inventories in about, I'd say it was more around 35-ish minutes, which is, I don't know, quite shocking in my opinion, but yeah. But I don't know, I don't wanna spend too long on this video because I want to, get it out there and see what the community actually think of it, because personally, I think that having RuneScape and ASMR goes quite well together. Unless I'm doing unless I'm doing like some boss, I feel that the concept of skilling and the monotonous and how like monotone it is kind of just makes it such a relaxing thing. Even if you don't look at it and just have your eyes closed, it's just quite nice. Sorry about that. I just wanted to see if it would sound better, but I think the sound of the magic trees, it doesn't sound very relaxing. It's just like, it's something you'd hear in your ringtone in the morning and you just hate to hear, so I'm not gonna turn that on. But yeah, actually, I've thought up another thing to talk about. So I did quickly mention about like what my account's based on, and I did tell you how it's like a random wheel for my collection logs. Now I want to add on to that, and I want to talk about some of the things which I would like to get, and some of the things that I wouldn't like to get. Now, to be completely honest with you, I really don't want to get any of these. Except maybe like there's some of these which I could accept, like Winter Todd being more like, these are more like skilling bosses where you don't really need a combat level. But like if I got something like Vorkath, I might be stuffed. Or Scatizo, Scorius would be hard. Scorpia, etc., etc. Now, on that note, there are some combat bosses which I actually would think would be very beneficial for me. The first one being, let's see here, maybe something like the Grotesque Guardians. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, this would suck, like, what do you mean it would be fun? All good. Firstly, this has a Slayer level of I believe it was 85. Now what that means is, for those who don't know, again, I'll just explain everything because I want people to, be able to understand if they're watching this. Slayer is a combat where, no, it's a skill in which you get XP for killing monsters that basically you got told to kill. Let's say, for example, you got told to kill 12 rats. You kill 12 rats, you get XP for each kill. And you go back, you get another task. You get told to kill 23 cows. 23 cows, and you get XP for each cow that you kill up until the 23rd cow. And basically, there's a lot of different monsters which you can kill. Now, let's see. Where was... Oh, gargoyles. It was actually pretty low. It was 75. So it would mean that I would have to keep killing monsters until I'm 75 Slayer. And that would actually give me chances to get upgrades in weapons, which would be very beneficial, as the rune axe is my best insult attack weapon right now, which is quite sad. Now obviously the Cerberus and all that as well, Araxor, etc., etc., Hydra. Now any of these would be terrible. I don't think I'd be able to complete that unless maybe it was Chambers of Zarek, but then again I don't think that's possible because I don't have any prayer overhead protectors. Now clues, I forgot to mention, but clues are all not part of the thing, and then just be passively gained. So if I get clues from blah 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 and I do it, and I just stack it up and I do it after I've greenlocked it. Now honestly, I think any of this would be amazing, except mastering mixology because you need a base level of 60 herb lore, which is kind of like impossible to get from like an Iron Man. Like, how would you get 60 herb lore? If you like, because I wouldn't be able to kill anything. Oh, I mean, I guess I would be, but like, that's besides the point. 60 herb lore is not something I want to actively work on. It's something that I just want to, get passively. Oh, I just came back in. There was an event. That's perfect timing. But yeah, so most of the mini games I wouldn't mind, including Hello Sector. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not gonna bother. But that one's got a hefty agility requirement, but I feel that it would still be worth to do, just because I mean, obviously agility is amazing. Like, I would take I'd never say no to agility. Which also reminds me, sorry, I just keep talking, there's no end to this all, but agility actually, the run energy actually had a buff recently, in which, I forgot the actual numbers, but it's more rewarding to people with new accounts, and by the time you get 99 agility, it's like the same amount of run energy than you were previously, so it's more beneficial towards lower level players or newer profiles, which is very nice to have. I cannot complain about this. Yeah. Let's just see. I don't think I'll actually get a egg again, a golden egg, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Anyways, I think that I'm just gonna say that that will be a good note to end the video off. Just before I end things off though, I want to quickly show you guys my bank as well. That's something I'm quite proud of. Give me a sec. Thank you, I'm back. So this is my nice little bank. This is just from forestry, keep in mind. So I have all my outfit stuff here. I might honestly wear the gold necklace. Nah, the petal garland's a bit cuter. I have some glue scrolls stacked up, which I know what you guys are gonna think. You guys are gonna think, why? Like, why would you do that? Just like, do them as you go so you can keep getting the clue scrolls. And I don't know, I think that at the very start, at my level of an Iron Man account, it's just not convenient. Like, I'd rather wait until I have like this effective method, sorry, even just like would sorry, my mind just completely blanked out. Even just like a ring of jewelling would be beneficial in terms of teleportation, but unfortunately we don't have any of that yet, so we're gonna have to stick with, we're just gonna leave these here until we can get it. Anyways, so there's the fox whistle that we got. Now this item, you have to use on a beaver to turn it into a fox, which I find is a bit silly. Beaver should stay beaver, but oh well. Now this is the felling axe handle. I know a lot of you are thinking, why do you have this but you're not using it? If you didn't know, felling axe handles actually have a requirement, which is crazy. Like, I would have assumed like it did not require anything at all, but it actually did. And yeah, so my bank value is just under 9 million. Most of it's from this and the felling axe. The rest of the stuff I also unfortunately can't use at the moment, just because I don't have the levels for that, and I don't need the levels for that, because all I need is to obtain these, and it's not like one chunk where I have to actually like equip it, as this finishes, so that'll be fun. I actually, I did some at the start as well, not thinking it through, and now that I think about it, I regret it, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Anyways, these are the eggs. They were quite cute in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video now. It's currently 3 in the morning, and I'm quite tired. And yeah, unfortunately, we didn't actually get the 83 wood cutting, but I find that it'd be good to get more of an opinion on what everyone else thinks of this type of content and whether I should do more rambling like this or not. So, anyways, I'm gonna say bye to you guys now. Let's do the wave. There we go. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you like that, and you know, let me know what you thought on the video and what I can improve on, and what you think I should just do, like tips and tricks and overall, and your opinions on the videos. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go to sleep now. Maybe watch an ASMR video, maybe even watch my own. That's a joke. Anyways, good night guys, and